This was at Grandma Clemma's 80th birthday, and these are her children, all except Delma. Back left to right, we have Bessie Ruth, Mary, Neva, Lois. Sitting on the couch is Sewell, Grandma Clemma, and Albert. Bessie Ruth lived in around Schaefer Lake, and we would go up and visit her quite a bit. And Aunt Mary lived in Anderson. She married John Tway. He was not a professional baseball player, but he was on a league, and he was quite a good baseball player. Aunt Neva lived down around Carmel, and her husband farmed. Aunt Lois never was married. She was the Quaker minister. She has often said to me that she raised 8 children, but not one of them did she ask to raise. There was an orphanage in Anderson that they would call her periodic and ask her if she could take different children to raise. She was a teacher. She taught English in different schools and also had a ministry too. My dad, we did several things. He was a farmer, and he had a milk truck, and he worked at the power plant at Riverwood, so he farmed a little bit. Grandma Clemma, and then Albert. Albert worked in a factory in Peoria, Illinois, and I'm not just sure what all he did. The next picture is of the grandchildren. Left to right in the back was John Hensel, Bernard Raudebush, Carl Simmerman, Buster Raudebush, I think his name was Paul Wayne, Dean Tway, Dale Hensel, and Hiram Jr. Hensel. Sitting on the couch was Pratha Raudebush Landis, Laura Simmerman Thomas, Mary Marie Eskew, Grandma Clemma, Judy Simmerman, Doris Ann Tway Lawson, and Carol. And I am not sure. She was one of the girls that lived with Aunt Lois. On the floor, to the left, is Helen Raudebush, and to the right on the floor is Pat Nye. Pat was the only child that Aunt Lois did adopt, and she did adopt her. The next picture is of the great-grandchildren. Left to right in the back, we have Ronnie Raudebush. He was holding Paulette Landis. Then we have Rosa Ann Hensel and Grandma Clemma, and there's a baby in her lap, but I don't know who that might be. We have one of the Hensel boys, and then we are not really sure. I think this might be Helen's daughters. She had 3 girls, and one was Cecilia, and Helen's last name was Addison. And we have Cecilia and Beth. Then we have Bob Simmerman sitting up on the arm there in the back row. The front row, we have one little girl, we're not sure who it is, Lou Ann Thomas, Laura's daughter. Then we're not sure who the next little girl is. But the girl holding the little boy is Donna Eskew. She's holding her brother, David Eskew. Out in front, we have Bruce Raudebush and Deborah Eskew, Mike Simmerman, one we're not sure of, and then Darrell Eskew, and then one of the Hensel boys is right in front. When Grandma was 80 years old, they baked a cake probably for her, but instead of candles, they wrapped dollar bills or bills of some sort as a gift, and they put an 85. 85 was her birthday. This was in 1962. We went to John Hensel's home at that time.